Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Knight Raven. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my next retro review. Today, I'm looking at a very unique figure. This one is actually a repaint of a figure that was made for the 10th anniversary of Beast Wars. They did sort of an upgraded versions of Optimus Primal and Beast Megatron from Beast Wars. And they painted them in different colors to go with the Jungle Planet. They had no screen time. This was not something that was released in Japan originally. This was purely U.S. release. I think eventually they made their way in to Japan, but yeah, this is very unique. It is Jungle Planet, and it is Transformers Cybertron Optimus Primal. And here is his Cyber Key with the translucent green, the wide open mouth, or the edge painted silver. The detailing looks really great, and of course that chrome claw and our code. So yeah, and this, the only thing it works on is the sled, and this is actually to reference his transmetal form. But yeah, what we do is we just plug it in there and boom, and then all that does is just uncover that. That fires very nicely. Yeah, so we'll unplug that, plug that back in, and yeah, it's his hover surfboard, and he can use it. Actually, I think he can only use it. Yeah, he can only use it in this form, and you can see he's got these right here that plug into these pegs right here. So you just kind of line them up in a way. Come on. It's not so easy, I think. Go. Yeah. It's not exactly the easiest, but we get it. Come on, dang it. But yeah, it's not the best, but there we go. There he is riding his hoverboard, surfboard thingy, whatever. I was not really a big fan of that. I mean, the only reason that they even included it, like I said, was to reference his flight mode in his Transmetal 2 form. So yeah, honestly, that's really the only reason. But you can see, once I get him in a decent pose, you can see he is supposed to be a silverback gorilla. Yeah, got not too bad detailing for the fur. You can see like techno or elements, techno organic type of elements. So it also kind of seems to reference his Beast Machine's counterpart in a way. But I do like we got the browns, we got light brown, dark brown, some white down here, sort of a beige for the chest and the head, nice blue eyes. I love the scar. I do like that. That was a really cool addition they did. Yeah, silver Autobot symbol right there. There, we can, if we want, we can sort of stand him up. Of course, after we gotta straighten everything out, can stand him up like this. But honestly, he should be walking around like an actual gorilla does. they they very seldom like walk on their hind legs for large amounts of time, so yeah, it's not too bad. Some more whites there. We got some silver and some reds, and you'll see when we get the transformation, it's unique and a bit of a pain. There are some reds in other areas here, but not too bad on the colors. I do have the 10th anniversary edition of this one as well, that they did in more of the classic Beast Wars colors. Maybe I'll get to him at some point down the line. But let's get into transforming him. Oh, well, I forgot to point out the articulation in this mode first. So the rear legs are on a ball joint here, so we get all kinds of movement here, which is nice. Knees, more than 90, plus all kinds of movement here, being on a ball joint. His back feet, or his feet, back and forth there. His little foot thumb, we got movement, and it can actually move quite a bit being on a ball joint. And also these ones move, his toes move very nicely. This is on a ball joint, so we get full 360. Let me raise you up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Full 360 here, out that far, and of course all kinds of movement here with this ball joint. And he can move his fist all kinds of ways, and that is really it. And I do like we've got molded in fingers for his gorilla fist, so that is really cool. But yeah, that is it for this mode, and now we'll get into transformation. So I'm gonna kind of bring these out of the way. What we want to do is open up right here, and then this is always so much of a pain. Bring this out just like this. Now, trying to remember here. Oh, yep. So I want to separate here, and we're gonna fold his gorilla face up. We want to rotate actually let these come down like this. We can bring this, I think, down like this. Okay. Now, that should have stayed like that. We're going to bring all this up like this. We want to, actually before we do that, we kind of want to open this up right here. That's going to make things a little easier on all this. Bring all this up, bring this down, close it up there, and this we're just going to bring down like this. We can close those up like that, rotate at what are now these shoulders, rotate here. There's that arm done. Rotate right here. And there's that arm done. And then we're going to flip these out. And these are going to be his feet. And here we have Jungle Planet Optimus Primal in his robot mode. And it's not too bad. And it looks cool. The transformation is definitely unique. Um, it's it's not bad at all. You can have these just like this, or you can bring them in like this. It whatever works for you better. But yeah. So let's take a look at his head. And nice Primal-esque head. You can see a mouth instead of a full covered mouth plate, so that's cool. Yellow on the eyes. Got red right in there. Got that light brown and then sort of a gunmetal gray. It looks like. So that's not bad. More of the silver and the red here now with the white underlay right there, which looks really cool. Now we got these silvers for his crotch piece. These dark browns now for his forearms and his lower legs. Again, it works. It does. I think it does look pretty nice. And now you can see the white on what had been like the knuckles or the this part of the hand. I don't know, the back of the hand. But yeah, articulation wise, head is on a ball joint. You get full turn. You can look up only about that far. Down, not really too far. Arms go out that far. Full 360. Elbow, a little over 90. And it's just the same as like what the back feet were on the gorilla. So we've still got this movement, we've still got this movement, and this movement. Honestly, it does work. It does all look good. Nothing for a waist, simply for the way it transforms. We've got movement here for the ball joint. Because of the ball joint, you can kind of forward kick like that far, and back kick like that far. Doesn't really come out very far, so definitely not a full Van Damme. And of course, knee, not really full 90, but it's on a ball joint, so we get all kinds of different movement for that. And the foot, we get all kinds of movement for that. You can go back like this, forward a bit, and a bit of ankle. So yeah, not too bad. And then this, so the instructions that had been received with this guy, what they recommend with this, and I'll plug this back in. So like when you got it like this, basically, this is what they are recommending you to do. So we plug it in like that, and he's gonna hold it. Yeah. And he's gonna hold it. Whoops. Like that. So yeah, that's the suggestion in the instructions. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this thing. I mean, it's cool that they did something to kind of do a throwback of remembrance for his transmetal form. But I don't know, I would have preferred like some regular weaponry. But oh well. Take what we can get sometimes. I mean, now we have all kinds of like third-party companies that do stuff like on weapons and filling in gaps and making the figures better, which sucks. But with how much plastic costs, Hasbro also has to keep their prices in a way that. So we're not paying like out the rear for a deluxe or for a Voyager or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's not that bad a figure. It looks good. I think it looks good in both modes. Transformation is unique. It's a little more to it, a little more involved than we typically would see with Cybertron figures. Um, well, especially ones this size. Like, you know, the larger ones, there's quite a bit more to some of their transformations, like especially Megatron. But all in all, I mean, not bad at all, honestly. I do like this. It's a nice addition, to the Jungle Planet shelf. It is not too bad of a figure at all. But personally, if you're gonna go for this figure, go for the 10th anniversary edition. That is in the black or gray colors. I like go for that one for sure because it looks so much better. It's more uniform in color. It doesn't have colors that are like all over the place like this one has. I mean, it's nicely uniform, but it is still, yeah, brown, light brown, dark brown, beige, and then a whole bunch. Yeah, it's definitely, if you're gonna go for one, go for the 10th anniversary uh, release. It's honestly better colors. So yeah, so that is it for Transformers Cybertron Optimus Primal. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.